Hello, Cancer. This is going to be your June 2023 reading, or whenever it finds you. I hope that it finds you well. We are going to cover your general, which will be love, career, finances, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to begin with the elemental cards for your emotional state of mind for the month of June. How you're coming into June and how you will leave June. And at the end of the reading, we will also do the Starseed Oracle cards to see where you're at in your soul growth progress and what you may need to hear from Spirit as far as props or encouragement or whatever that may look like for you. So, Spirit, show me Cancer's emotional overall energy. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so in the month of June, you're finally going to be able to breathe. I can see that you have been working on the self, reflecting, living in solitude within your own inner world, your own inner mind, your spirit, really looking at where you've been, how far you've come, and where you're going. You may have even had a few real upsets in your life. You have the tsunami card, so this is a wake-up call. This is you seeing truths that you didn't want to see before. Things that almost swallowed you whole, that had you submerged for a while. But you've come out of it. You've breached the bonds. You've breached the contracts for some. And now in June, you're in reflection with all that you've been through. And Spirit is saying that you can breathe. You can breathe now. Focus on your breath. This is the time for activation. This is the time for you to move forward with your plans for your future. So let's see what you've been up to. Gaining your self-esteem, learning to possess the gifts of your soul that benefit you as well as others. I feel like a lot of Cancerians have really been coming into their own and honing their gifts lately for themselves and others. You've learned to trust that inner voice, learn to allow it to guide you, trusting that it's guiding you correctly. Cancerians are very, very intuitive people, maybe the most intuitive of the entire zodiac. And fun fact, all of the other 11 zodiac signs have Cancer placement in their chart somewhere. And with that being said, you are the master, or are to become the master of the zodiac sign of Cancer. And you likely as well have Cancer somewhere else in your chart, other than just your sun sign, because this is what makes you so strong as an intuitive and a healer and a medium, an energy reader, you know, because you have that very strong gift of intuition. And many Cancerians have always known how to use it for others, but they've never really mastered how to use it for themselves. And in these cards, I can see that you are understanding now exactly how to trust that for yourself and not having any regrets from these breaches that you've made. You're learning that you cannot change the past and you cannot change other people's free will, and that it's not a failure, it's not a mistake, but it was actually an opportunity for you to learn and to grow. And so that's very, very good. You've definitely persevered a lot of turmoil. You've got this tsunami card, but you also have the perseverance card, which says that you've been through a whole host of events, a real roller coaster of a ride, I'm hearing, and that you know now that you really can do whatever you set your mind to. You're all definitely innately an empath as well. And so you know how to see both sides of the story. You know how to relate to not only yourself but others. But you're also, in being an empath and doing this soul growth learning, I'm hearing that you're learning to actually be able to shield other people's negative energies so that you're not taking them on. And particularly if you're in any type of healing aspect, healing field, you need to know how to properly shield yourself so that you're not taking on other people's ailments as an empath as well. So that's very good. You've come a long way. Let's see where you're going in June. Spirits, guides, and angels, help me to show Cancer clearly what they can see in June coming at them, coming for them, coming to them. You're going to finally have that happy home, that peaceful, calm, happy home that you have so desired and worked so hard to achieve really your whole life, because that's who you are as a Cancerian. You want the happy home life. You just seem be at home than anywhere. Cancerians are not really people that want to go out and be busy all the time, though they do like to go out and socialize and have fun. They really love to just be at home. Home is where their heart is. And you have the Hearth card, which is a promise that your home life is going to be your sanctuary. It's going to be your peace. Your ship is coming in. There's actually a ship in this fireplace in the flame, an image of a ship that's showing that your ships are coming in, Cancer. And you can rest assured that, you know, you're going to have the family and the dog and all of that. But what I pick up from this, more than just children and animals or pets that are in your family, I pick up on true love, real love within your home, within your household. Because the dog is man's best friend. The dog is loyal. And so is the child, the infant, the baby depends on the parents. And parents are a child's first love. And there's a hummingbird literally flying right above my head at this moment. It just came right over here and flew right above my head. That's got to be a sign from spirit. But the love of a child is undefined. You know, it's unconditional. It's complete. And that's what you're going to have within your home. You have all this magic in the background, all these little bubbles and magical dust elements that are sprinkled all around this room. And this is showing that it's by your creation, your magic, that this is coming to you. You also have the protection card, which, I mean, your element is water, but you're comfortable in nature, period. And because you are comfortable in nature, everything in nature is comfortable with you, much like that butterfly, that hummingbird that just came and circled my head while I was doing your reading. Nature is drawn to you and your energy. because you are love. You are the mother of the earth, of all of life, of all of the families of this planet and beyond. And you've come into harmony with that beautifully. And in the month of June, you're going to be celebrating. This is the card of joy and music. And it's also a 28, which is a 10, which means endings and new beginnings. This is a promise of beautiful new growth. You see, she sits on a sandy beach, but there is new growth of plant life all around the instrument that sits behind her. And this is a promise that you are flourishing in the month of June and celebrating and dancing and living life and enjoying life, right? You're living the way that this plant is living and thriving, even though it has sand all around it. You are thriving regardless of the environment that has been around you. You're learning to be very fluid in the month of June with your outer self, the part of you that you allow everyone to see, which to me, that sees she's naked. So this is representation of you really standing in your own and really being comfortable in your own skin and full acceptance of yourself, to where basically you don't give a damn anymore what other people think of you. You're going to be loud, proud, and beautiful regardless of what anyone else says. So much like this card with the sand all around it, regardless of the environment around you, you're going to shine in the month of June, and you're going to gain attention from many people. You also have the card of being grounded and gravity, which again, for me, this card is saying that things gravitate toward you because of your inner beauty, your inner light that you're expressing and allowing so boldly to come out of you. So for the month of June, you have many opportunities ahead of you, and many people have their eyes on you. You're gaining the attention of multiple people because of your comfort and confidence in your own skin. Your ability to walk the walk and talk the talk and not let anyone hold you back. Excuse me. I'm really very proud of you for your leveling up and your growth, Cancer. All of you are meant to be leaders and teachers and healers. And this is a very pivotal, important time for all Cancerians right now, for you to level up within yourself, love yourself, learn to demonstrate those clear boundaries of what you will allow for others in treatment, to have you grace yourself with their presence, because that's exactly what it is. And that's not ego speaking, that's just wisdom. You have a lot to offer to humanity, and you shouldn't be squandering your energies on people who are less deserving than others. Spirit, show me what Cancer can expect for June, please. What will Cancer see for June? So yeah, you're building a firm foundation. In a moment, honey. You're definitely building a firm foundation because you have met your shadow side and you're embracing and integrating the two within you. It was never about, I used to joke and say, I keep my foot on this bitch. But it's never been about keeping your foot on her and stuffing her down, or him. It was always about learning to integrate the two, embrace the two, love both sides of you, and know when to zig or zag. Know which face to show for the moment. And the majority of the time, you are this emperor carrying this beautiful staff and glowing in the light. But when necessary, you walk in the darkness, again holding that staff of power and wielding your power to create the things that you want to create, because there will be no bones about it. You're going to get your firm foundation. You're going to get your sanctuary of your home, because you're walking firmly in who the hell you are. Excuse me, who in heaven's name you are, because you are beautiful. There will be maybe a few more obstacles in the month of June. Maybe a few more small challenges, but they're small. They're small at this point. And they're simply there to test you, for you to test yourself, really, to know for yourself that you are ready, that you are this magnificent, intuitive being that can create the life you want. And you created these obstacles as a test. So sit in your solitude and look at what you've learned and look at what you know and use it, utilize it to surpass all obstacles and challenges that will come your way. Some of this may be in forms of temptation even. Because what is Cancer's weakness? What is Cancer's Achilles heel? It's their heart. It's their home. It's the things that they want to build on this firm foundation. So yeah, you may have a few temptations. Go within and listen to who you are, what you know, what you've learned, what you've been through, what you've overcome, and don't make those same mistakes again. I was going to say twice, and then Spirit said no, because it's been much more than twice. Much more than twice. And that's okay. Because Cancerians perhaps had the hardest lesson of all of the zodiac in how to use those clear boundaries without becoming cold-hearted. Because that's who you are. That's your essence, is love and nurturing. And you had to find a balance. And that balance comes from learning to love yourself enough. I just heard enough. Learning to love yourself enough to stand firm on those clear boundaries. So let's get into the tarot and see if we can get some information. That was a mess. Get some information on what some of these obstacles and temptations that are going to come your way may be, so that you've got a heads up on how to bob and weave and zig and zag and navigate through this month and come out on top, come out the winner. You have a yes as the Magician card falls out. You are the magician. You are the creator of your own reality. And you totally have leveled up and have learned that. And now the ball is in your court. You don't give that ball to any other court at this time. You hold the ball. You hold the power. And I just heard that song. I got the power. I can't sing that song, but you know the song I'm talking about. Then you have the Sun card, which is strength, because you've really, truly learned. You've learned just how much strength you really have. And again, I'm feeling like this is saying that regardless of what these obstacles are, you have the strength within you. You have the power within you. You have the magic within you. And you have the foresight within you with this Three of Wands. That's what this Three of Wands means, is that you have the foresight. You see it coming before it happens. So whatever it is specifically that is coming at you, that will be a test, you've created it. You already know the answers to the test because you created the test. So regardless of who it is that hands out the test to you, you win as long as you remember what you've learned. Because you're the magician. The magic is in you. And you're also very inspirational in the month of June for people. You have the Ace of Wands. This is about new beginnings. This is about good news. It's about physically starting something, having a creative spark, enthusiasm, feeling that urgency, that fire in your butt, under your butt to get going and get on it, get busy with it. This is about real growth, real action. So regardless of what small obstacles are coming at you, you're moving forward in the month of June, full steam ahead to your bliss, your happiness, your desires, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah, your dreams. See, the dreams card just fell out. You're going after your dreams, your Seven of Cups. And you literally do have choices. You have multiple choices.
Mommy, can I have some snacks, please?
This is a time for you to come together with your soul tribe, your community, perhaps even your true soulmate, so that you can have that happy home, that happy everything that you're wanting. Happy business, happy relationships, like-minded soul tribe type people around you at all times, or a lot of times. They'll probably be gathering at your house because you don't want to go anywhere, and that's okay, because they'd rather be at your house anyway. Cancerians are usually the host or hostess with the mostest, right? I'm not going to take those two. Is everything okay in there? I apologize for the background noise. I do have children. June for Cancer, please. Spirits, angels, and guides, help them to see clearly what they can expect for the month of June. Cancer, please, for June. Spirits, guides, and angels. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Thank you. Cancer, that was your card that just fell out. Cancer, for the month of June, please, spirits. Okay. We're going to take the 4 cards that came out and go from there. Oh my God. Well, no wonder it didn't want to give me any more cards. This is plenty. This is beautiful. Huh. We could just stop the reading right here. You have the Empress, which is, I mean, you, male or female, the Empress. Cancerians have mastered all of their gifts, or a majority of their gifts anyway, and have learned how to use them to help heal themselves, heal others, and create the things that they and others desire in this lifetime in a very peaceful, easy type of manner. And then you have, hello, the King of Pentacles. So whatever you're creating, or whomever you're creating it with, is going to be something that you love, or someone that you love, and financial stability, and, you know, all of it, the works. You've got it all. I mean, you might as well have gotten the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in this reading, because all in all, with the Empress and the King of Pentacles, I mean, that's you getting it all, right? And then, if that's not good enough, you've got the High Priestess as well, which is about, you know, wielding that power and using it to your advantage, and not in egotistical or negative incantation. You know, this is about using your wisdom and using your abilities to truly create what your soul's true desires are, you know, and taking action on that. In the month of June, you're taking full action on that. And then you have, ta-da, the Ace of Cups, which in this deck is the Cancerian card, because this beautiful mermaid with her dolphin friend behind her, holding her one cup here, she's intuitive, she's romantic, she's the one that's drawing in the deep relationships, the deep friendships, the spiritual gatherings, the collective consciousness, the relationships that are romantic and beautiful and meaningful, whether it's, you know, platonic or not. You have this gift of making everyone feel loved and wanted and desired to be in your presence. You make them feel special. And this is the month where you're really going to shine. Do you see all the light from the sun coming through the water, shining directly on her? And the dolphin sits behind her, so proud to watch her, because the dolphin is Cancerian's best friend. Truly. This is also a card of possibly getting a love message or even a new home. So again, with the firm foundations, you know, and walking in your own skin and your own confidence, excuse me, you're drawing in the type of people, the type of souls that you truly want to see in your life. So I'm thinking June is going to be a really exciting, beautiful time for you, even though there could be a few small hiccups, a few small tests or obstacles for you to overcome. But again, just remind yourself when those things happen, you created that test, so you can pass this test, because you know exactly how to pass this test. And you don't have to work hard to get there anymore. I just heard work smarter, not harder. And I often tell my children that. And now Spirit is reminding me to tell you. All right, let's get into the spirit totem, the spirit animals totem. For what spirit animals, whoa, you will be channeling. Okay, everybody, you're channeling everybody, because you are every woman, right? I am every woman. You know the song. I can't sing, but songs pop in my head. Spirit speaks to me through song. Matter of fact, the I can't even remember who sings it now, but this song has been playing over and over in my head before doing your reading today. That the lyrics are, if you're gone, maybe it's time to come home. I think it's Matchbox 20 that sings it.
Stop,
So that might mean something to somebody. So we have the camel. Oh, the gazelle. It's a gazelle, silly. We have the camel, the gazelle, the crow, the nightingale, the hummingbird, the Luna moth, the bear, the bee, the panther, the elk, the cheetah, and the stingray. Hello! I told you you're channeling everybody. Oh, and you've got the scorpion and the starfish on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. You're literally like channeling all of the freaking energy of the zodiac. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 12 of them came out. That's pretty freaking cool. So yeah. The camel. The camel is never thirsty because he always has something on reserve, right? That's the Cancerian's way. You're always prepared like a Girl Scout or Boy Scout. But you also always have reserves of energy for yourself, for others, whatever's necessary. You have a bag of tricks. You have a bag of resources that you keep with you at all times that other people do not have the ability to obtain. The gazelle. Pure, innocent, graceful, beautiful. Much like her. Naked. Unafraid. Could be hurt. The gazelle is very innocent as an animal, as a creature. They don't really have any real defenses other than these horns. You know, well, and they can run fast. But not always fast enough. So they're kind of helpless and at the mercy of others until they learn to be this brave young woman or man. And I don't care how old you are either. Then you've got the wisdom of the crow. But with the wisdom of the crow also comes sharing the knowledge, teaching it to others, telling it to them, using it by example or whatever is necessary. The nightingale works in the dark, works in the night, much like this Luna moth. And many people in the month of June are going to be drawn to you like they're drawn to the song of the nightingale and like the moth is drawn to the flame. Because you are the light, Cancer. You are the hummingbird. You flit and flutter and delight everyone that is around you. You're very resilient. And again, the hummingbird is much like the camel because they have reserves that we simply cannot comprehend if we're not a Cancerian. You have so much energy in you to share with others and utilize for yourself. But also, much like the stingray, though you are graceful and beautiful, you can hurt somebody if you want to. Cancerians are the sweetest, most loving, dedicated people out of all the zodiac, but they can also be the hell that you did not want to have to cross swords with. And I think that's a beautiful balance. And again, that goes back to that card you had earlier where you've integrated your shadow self and your light into one whole being to where you know that you're this beautiful, graceful stingray carrying that little stinger around on your tail. And also in this card, all of the chakras are lit up. You've activated your Kundalini, perhaps. You have completely grown into this very wise, masterful, shamanic type person. And you have the stealth and prowess of the cat, whether it's a panther or a cheetah. I prefer the jaguar myself. But you have that stealth and that stamina and that grace and that beauty, that majesty about you, that power that you carry well. You don't carry it with ego. You carry it with healthy pride. Because you walk as strong and tall as the elk that again is defenseless to some animals, to some other beings or creatures on this planet. And you like to be peaceful. You like to be of balance and harmony. I also feel like with this card that there is someone coming into your life in June who is this fire sign. And I don't know why this card, out of all of the 12 that fell out, has a different energy about it to me, but I mean, it's got to be because it's someone else and not you. Not you alone. It's going to be what the buzz is all about, right? With the bee. But yeah, you're going to be busy like a bee in the month of June. You're going to be very busy because you're attracting all of these people from this energy and this grace and this passion and this stealthiness that you have, this perseverance that you have. And you did have, yeah, you did have the perseverance card as well. And then you have the bear, you know, the bear. What can we say about the bear? The bear is fair. Again, peaceful, but much like a Cancerian, can be your hell on earth if you dare to cross their path in the wrong way. You know, fierce. You're fierce in what you're going after in June. Absolutely fierce. But in a confident, strong, beautiful, passionate way. Not in an angry type of way. This is very good energy for you. And so I would say, all in all, you don't have anything to worry about in June. You have lots to look forward to. And you better get plenty of sleep, because it looks like to me you're going to be really, really busy. One of your obstacles that you face in June may be the temptation of still trying to defend your position. And I don't want you to do that. Spirit is saying, do not try to defend your position. Hashtag walk away. Because there's no need for you to defend your position. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what your motives are. And if others don't understand that, piss on them. They didn't need to be in your energy anyway. Walk away. Don't dignify it with a response. So I think that will be your small true test in the month of June, is to not be tempted to stand in that position of defending yourself anymore or explaining yourself, because it's not necessary. You also have someone coming in to make you an offer in the month of June. This could be lucrative. It could be business. It could also be love. Some of you have been worried about finances or love. And this is definitely an offer that's a solid offer. It's something that's going to pay off. It's something that's going to be beautiful and beneficial to you. Yeah, because you have lots of choices in the month of June. This is the Seven of Cups again. You have lots of choices in front of you. Many paths you could take. Many avenues. And maybe the truest test in all of June for you will really be, aside from not being tempted to defend your position or explain yourself, but really just to walk in blind faith. Really trust your intuition. Really listen to your inner voice telling you which way to go. Because you have the compass within you to find this place that you build this firm foundation. And I do feel like there is love coming in for you. You have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, along with the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. And then you have the King of Cups at the end of it. And this to me tells the story of your struggle. Your struggle in love. And that it's coming to you now, dear Cancers. It's finally going to pay off for you beautifully. You're going to see the fruits of your labor, from your work, your inner work of loving yourself and creating those clear boundaries. Because you are the Queen of Cups. You are that beautiful energy right there that everybody wants a piece of. But now you know not to let just everybody have a piece of it. And for that, you're going to find those people that are really willing to work with you, not against you, to bring you the love and the respect and even admiration that you desire and that you deserve. So yeah, I think from what I've seen here, the month of June is going to be very exciting, very full, very busy. And I think by the end of the month, a lot of you are either going to be in a new place to live or in a new place in your heart with a new relationship. And maybe both. You're definitely going to have finances coming your way, avenues opening up for you to make more money, whatever that looks like for you. So that's what I've got for you for the month of June, Cancer. And I thank you for being with me. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already to help the channel to grow. And until next time, be well and be blessed in love and light. Take care.